The Kalmyks of southern Russia have been living off the land for generations. But after Stalin's deportations, almost a third of the nation died and their traditions nearly died out with them. However, the Kalmyks are reviving their skills in breeding horses and camels, as Tom Barton explains.
Kalmykia's vast expanse of steppe has long been home to herds of unique horses, cattle and sheep, and, more surprisingly, camels. These two-humped wonders aren't only the most northerly camel herds in the world, they're natural steppe dwellers.
Camels can graze outdoors 24 hours a day all year long. There's no need to spend a lot on fodder. They can even find food in winter, unlike cattle. And camels can keep themselves warm in any weather. In fact, the colder it gets, the thicker their wool grows. Plus, you get more meat from them.
Here's another rare Kalmykian sight, horse milking. But it isn't some culinary craze, it's an ancient farming method.
We Kalmyks have been living in the steppe all our lives, and we have been breeding livestock. Horses provide the cheapest way to get meat and milk. Also, they can be trained and used as draft animals.
But all changed for these traditional practices in 1943. Stalin accused the Kalmyks of being Nazi collaborators and deported the entire population to Siberia.
During the deportation of 1943, Kalmyks were forced out of the Republic and the animals were abandoned. Many have been stolen and no one has taken care of them. That's why the traditional Kalmyk animals have lost their importance.
When the Kalmyks were allowed to return, the damage to the native breeds was immense. In the 70s and 80s, the Soviets embarked on production drives in Kalmykia. They brought in heavier breeds of Caucasus sheep and intended to turn the steppe into rolling wheat prairies. But overgrazing and ploughing turned half of it into desert. Now the Kalmyks are trying to revive their old horse and cattle breeds, which put less pressure on the steppe. And where the damage is beyond repair, camels may be the only way to get some return from the land.
In particular, we're working with Kalmyk horses and Kalmyk camels. This year, we'll submit the details and the stud books to the official state register. It will also include the camels being bred in neighbouring regions.
These are the Bactrian, or two-humped camels. A small population has been reared here for hundreds of years. In Soviet times, they were largely forgotten, but now they're back. And here in the steppe, they're as happy as ever. Tom Barton, RT, Kalmykia.